We have a treat for you. You know who this is? You know who I am, right? This is Richie Knuckles. That's right. The star of the new movie King of Arcades. Movie by Tiedeman. And he's releasing it, we hope, to the theater.
Yes, we're looking for a theatrical release. We have a big premiere coming.
It's going to be premiering at
the Sands Casino in Bethlehem.
In Bethlehem this weekend. Next weekend.
No. We don't have a date set yet.
No date set.
No date set yet.
So it's not going to be sold on DVD just yet because they're going to try to get this theatrical release. And you know why we need the theatrical release? Because we want me to be on the big screen.
See Todd on the big screen.
Something has to see wide screen. See. Now look at this side. Do you guys think we're even the closest in size? We don't have any fancy camera work because it's just Richie and I. Everybody else left. It's 9. It's 8:45. But Richie decided he wanted to come here and take a tour of TNT. Where should we start?
Let's go check out the showroom.
Okay, come on, come on. Now you can see how dark it is. We actually have a party coming. Oops, sorry. Coming in. I just stepped on Richie's foot.
He gave me a flat tire.
Now, if you've been watching any of our older videos, we just have one light in the hallway when no one's here. But all these switches turn on different candles. I'll turn this one on so you can see better. See, each of our rooms are marked. So this whole wall of switches turns everything on.
Yeah.
Inside and out. Yes, you can hear all kinds of knocking. The lightning, the rescue 911, all these great games.
Shack attack.
And some crappy games, but shoot the ball. Shoot the ball.
Do you have? Do you got Shack food?
Shack food. Yeah, a lot of these games we haven't LED'd yet. So Richie knows the difference between LED. These are just regular lights, but these are LEDs. Actually, there's a police force has 2 or 3 LEDs in it, but almost all regular.
Yeah,
LEDs.
there's the LEDs.
So there's a big difference. But all kinds of games here. Richie, try the love tester. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So what do I do?
Push the button that electronically programs it.
All right.
Now people say this man. I say it stops on hot stuff.
Uncontrollable.
Okay, let's see what happened.
Ah, burning.
Whatever I do it, it's blah. Let me see. Of course, this is all scientific, right, Richie?
Yeah.
It's actually a pinball remote.
Harmless. I've never seen that
My
before.
wife says that too. So look, here's the 3-gun Revolution X. Not many left in existence with a 33-inch television set.
Oh, it looks good.
Television set. Yeah, a good game. I have to see this in your classic arcade.
Let's go!
No, we don't have the. I got a Terminator. And I don't wanna miss a thing.
Great midway sound, Richie.
Generation X is in effect!
Somebody recently came in and asked me for one of these.
The 2 guns are all over. The 3 guns were so big. We've sold 4 or 5 of them, I guess, over the years. This was a trade back. The people moved. We haven't seen them since. Oh, man. They're gone. Oh. In each room, we have push buttons. Push that button there. Now hold it in. There we go. We have different things that kids can play with. You gotta do that, Richie. Got the holograms on the wall. We got some holes in here, Richie. We've been selling a lot of games.
Looks good.
Let's go in this room here. You can see a lot of holes.
Yes.
I have 2 pinballs out and 3 video games out. They went out this weekend. But back here in the back room, here's a driver you don't see too much.
No, I don't.
And the reason you don't, it's not much good.
I don't think I know that one.
Now here's a rare one, Richie. Chicago Gaming's one and only pinball. Vacation America in 52 channel stereo. That's actually a joke, but Yeah, here's a xenophobe, Richie. Would that be considered rare?
Yeah, I've never seen one.
Well, what about in your arcade?
No, I wouldn't put that in the arcade. I'm limited to how much real estate we have.
Right.
So a xenophobe probably wouldn't really get that much play.
A lot of people think it's based on the Alien game. It's a lot like Alien. But, and look, hat trick.
I like the Balicente games.
I am not guilty of putting those joysticks on. We used to have leaf switch joysticks, and somebody put those micro switch ones on.
I have a hat trick cocktail in my bedroom.
An original?
An original hat trick cocktail in my
The
bedroom.
Sente system was a great idea.
Yes, I love it. I'm a Sente collector. I don't know
I
if you
still
guys
have
do
in my warehouse I think their best game, Night Stalker.
that. I have Night Stalker as well.
So I have a Night Stalker in my warehouse. Here's a bubble bauble. Uh-oh. A woman?
No, this is my friend whose girlfriend sings in Pac-Man Fever in our video, and he's probably wondering why I'm not at the gig. I'm singing tonight with
That's
his,
right. We're
with
going.
his girlfriend's band. We're going over to see Crave. Hello, Andrew. I'm over at TNT. We're making a video. Let me call you right back.
Arcade Legends
All right,
3
I'll call you right back.
with Defender. Now, this Defender's got to be better than your Defender. Instead of having the buttons spread out over the whole control panel, we've clustered them all in one spot.
Yeah. Some people would say it's better. Some people would say it's a hack.
Well, here's your next best choice, a multi-Williams Defender.
Yeah, we have one of those.
Okay, this has the better board in it. And so this isn't as bad. Here's an old
Commando looks great.
It's very nice. Good side art, still in good shape.
It does look great.
And here's a hole you can crawl in if you're good at it.
I'm a little too fat for that.
You think you could fit in there?
I don't know.
Try going in and going out the other way. I'll go around the other side. Let's see if we can find... We play a game in here, Richie. Find the razor blades. You hit that switch on the wall. Oh, see if... Yeah, there we go. That lets you lock into other rooms. There we are. That's the party room. Looks like I got some interference on it. That switch right on the wall, right behind you. If you flip that, that'll light the room up. There we go.
Yeah.
That's better. Push the button on the this one right here.
Press.
Yep, there we go. Boy, the kids got their fingers all over them.
Yeah, look at
I gotta come in here and do some. My gosh, did you find any razor blades?
No, I think I sat on one though.
Okay, I left a box in here for the kids to play with. Oh man, these kids, I love them. You can come out this way, Rich. Here's a Let's Go Bowling 3-in-1. Actually, that's 4-in-1. A 4-in-1 game. Here's a famous Rastan. It's actually called Rastan, but we had this guy that was driving me nuts, Richie. He would call it Rastan.
Rastan.
Now, here's something you're never going to see again, ever, anywhere in the world. Watch. I take a few steps back, and whammo! A cabaret Rastan, or Rastan.
You really like Rastan.
No, I didn't, but we have two in here now. Oh, man. Two. What are the chances of having two of the
What are
same
the
game?
odds? I don't even have one.
I know. This was a trade-in. The guy traded in the Asteroids. It still worked, but we haven't shopped it yet, so it's not very pretty. But it soon will be pretty. An afterburner, but the fact that it worked, we put it in, but we have a real nice one next door that doesn't work. We're going to switch the logic board out. So we'll have a beautiful afterburner, but here is a beautiful scramble. Now, Richie, this is caliber of you. The Stern Scramble, misunderstood, often maligned, but really a fun game.
Yes, I have one of the nicest scrambles on the planet at my place that I completely restored.
I've always liked Scramble. I didn't like Super Cobra, of course, was nice to have. I'd take a Scramble cabinet and throw a Super Cobra in it.
Yeah, I'm very proud of the scramble I have.
Some people call it Scrambler.
Yes.
These are actually
or Berserker
original
for
posters.
Berserk.
And somebody actually threw them out. And these we're talking about years ago. And I framed them at one point. There's Gold Ball. It's got to be the only Gold Ball poster on planet Earth. Of course, there were lots of haunted house posters. Look, another hole. It goes into another room.
I'm not crawling through that one.
Nope. Here's my moving ball, Richie. Give that a press. Let me go. Let me see if we can. survey you from the other side. Is that a good illusion? Yeah, it's a good illusion. I got that in Salem, the witch town in Massachusetts. Visited Salem, and that was the thing I brought back. I said, I know I'll put that in my showrooms. And Fireball 2, or as Bally says, Fireball.
Look, you got my game up on the wall, Pleiades. It's one of my favorites.
Ladies, yeah. I wish they made a cabaret.
Yeah, I love that game. I'm good at that game.
You know, the only Centauri cabarets that we know to exist is, in fact, Phoenix and Spectre.
Spectre, I didn't know that. I know Phoenix because I have a Phoenix.
I have both, but there was rumors, there was a Pleiades, all these rumors, but we never saw one in all the years we've been in business.
Oh, you know what? I do have. I have a Cabaret Eagle.
You know what? I'm sorry. Boy, with that was a bad. Not Spectre. Eagle.
Eagle.
It's Eagle. It's not Spectre. Spectre is a cabaret, but it's an Exidy. I could just see the emails now.
Yeah. We're gonna have to edit that out.
I have a Targ and a Spectre cabaret. The only two Exidy cabarets known to exist. So I'm not 100% wrong. 90%. Eagle. yes. And then that's why Richie looked at me funny, because he knew it wasn't true. Now, there's a great game, Stratovox. Here, let's go in the back. I don't know how well this is. You got to understand, guys, this has got to hold up pretty well. There's only us two. Richie's now going to show us. Well, I guess this is kind of messy back here. Richie, what do you think?
No. Show him the Spy Hunter cockpit.
Oh, good. Actually, you know what? Did I show your... Oh, I didn't show your video. Wait a minute. Here, hawk this first. Here.
Okay. Here's our DVD. It's called The King of Arcades. And it's directed by Sean Tiedeman. And you can go to thekingofarcades.com. Here is a scene where Steve Wiebe is on my shoulders at the Kong Off 1. And there's a scene where my daughter comes all the way out to Denver, right there, when we were doing the Kong Off 2. And I flew my daughter out to see me because I missed her so much.
And your daughter's now how old now?
She is now 7, going on 8. She'll be 8 in October. And that I guess she was 5 at that time.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Father's Day.
Richie yes, it is Father's Day for both of us. And do you know, Richie, that means you've been working on this film. This film is 3 years in the making.
Yeah.
Listen, you have to buy one. Do not get any free downloads. That's not fair to Sean or Richie. They put all this time into that.
Arrgh. Hey, I have a joke for you.
Go ahead.
Why are pirates so mean?
Well, let's see. They got a patch over the eye.
It's not that good a joke.
No.
They just are.
They just arg. Well, actually, it wasn't too bad. I hear Marla. Marla is in for our late party. She's hosting. How old are the kids? Do you know? Or is it adult? It's an adult one, isn't it?
I don't know. I didn't look. I'm hoping it's an adult one.
And we hope it's an adult. 9:15 at night. Yeah, so now there's 3 of us in the building. Yeah, look at this.
This impressed me. This is his Spy Hunter cockpit. I just sold my Spy Hunter cockpit to a friend of mine in Tennessee, so I'm jealous of this one.
Oh, it's a beauty. It's this old house. I love them.
This old game.
This old game. God,
It's all good. Rich Lynn, I got your back.
New artwork. This is very cumbersome because I'm looking and filming at the same time. We just finally got it. It came today. That is the floor decal.
Look, that's beautiful.
To go on the metal plate, yes. He makes that too. And
beautiful.
So this game is actually going to be finished Monday and shipped Tuesday. As a matter of fact, the teed off is too. The teed off guy, he watches every night too.
It's beautiful.
That's going to go out. We have this going out too. See?
How about the Rampage? The Rampage came out great.
Oh yeah, it did.
Speaking of Sean Tiedeman, this is Sean Tiedeman's favorite game.
Really?
Rampage. Yep. It's his favorite game. He's really, really good at it.
You know what, Richie? This overlay I've had for years, and I'm not kidding you. This came out of I had 5 of these out of the Eastern Music dumpster I was telling you about.
I believe it.
That's the last of the
Oh,
5.
how could you give it away?
I sold the others. I got $100 each for these.
Oh, man.
But I kept one. I said, I'm going to keep one, and I needed it for this. As a matter of fact, if you watch our videos, you saw how awful this game looked before we started on it.
It's beautiful.
It's really come up nice. So this is going out with Demo Man. Another Demo Man. Another video's coming. And Discitron, I finally got new side art for that. The only thing we're missing is the metal plate artwork. God, you got to go everywhere. 2 Spider-Mans, Richie. We're going to do 2 at the same time.
Amazing.
2 Spider-Mans. Yes. Actually, oh God, that was good. Yes. When he says amazing, amazing.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, right on the side too. Look at that. Yeah, so that's coming out. The Space Invaders you guys have seen. Super Off-Road. You're going to love this. This just got traded in from the city of Philadelphia. As a matter of fact, look, there it is. City of Philadelphia. I sold this, Richie, to the city of Philadelphia. Let's see. 12 years ago, 13 years ago.
And it's back.
They decided to trade it in. You know why? They lost the gas pedals.
Somebody
They don't know what
them?
they don't know what happened to the gas pedals. We had to take the steering wheels off to get it in. But they said there's no gas pedals. And I said, well, they can't just disappear. So what we think is that some of the kids came in and took the gas pedals off and took them home. Maybe
Why's
they
it gotta
needed
be
it for
kids?
their game.
It
was in a rec center.
Oh, okay.
It was in a rec center.
All right. I was looking out for you kids out there.
The kids.
The kids. I was looking out for you kids. I don't want
some
you kids getting
some
wrecked.
kids have 3 gas pedals off the Super Off-Road. And they were tired of it anyway. They wanted to get another game. The city of Philadelphia...
City of Philadelphia should get Space Invaders.
well, it would be a good choice. This one looks great now. You saw
Space
us
Invaders
put in the
beautiful.
color overlay that we just put in.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So we finally found one of them. This was an overhaul, and it didn't have that color overlay, and I was able to get one. It turned out really nice.
Yeah, it did.
Richie, why don't we show them the mess of boards upstairs? I was able to help Richie. We got him Grand Champions.
Yeah, I have a Grand Champion that sometimes locks up after
Right here.
play.
These steps right here. Go right on up. Nope, Richie, this is another first. I've never shown them my boards area.
Oh my God.
Boards. That's right, boxes of boards. Now this is one of 2 areas with boards.
A lot of boards.
Spy Hunter. See, look, Zybots, Relief Pitcher, Clacks, Tetris, Valley Cage Systems. Unfortunately, they are Wizard of Wars. Here's Caveman boards. These are my last 4 Caveman boards. They all work, but I'm keeping them. I'm not selling them. Don't ask. I'm not selling them. But we went over here, and sure enough, we had a box. A magical box right there.
Grand Champion stuff.
Potato, Grand Champion, and Year of Kung Fu's, but there's actually no Kung Fu's in here at all. It's a box full of Grand Champions on the bottom. See that one there has Data East Breakthrough, Kid Nicky, Express Raider, Stern. So there are your games. Super
Yeah.
Cobra and Scrambler.
Love Scramble.
Chase HQ, SCI Top Speed,
He's got
Galaga
tons.
Mappy, Atari Major Havoc, Cloak and Dagger.
Oh, so glad that you brought that up. I have a Tron at home.
Game of the future.
I have a Tron, and it's coming up with a ROM error, ROM 5. And it's not the socket.
Okay, do you fish?
No.
Okay, here's what to do. You find a place where the bass are biting. You tie a heavy rope around your Tron game. You drop it off the side, and it'll keep you in place. And you won't have to worry about ROM 5 anymore.
He's saying that Tron is an anchor?
No, I'm just kidding. Well, I can fix
Let's go
it.
throw something off a roof.
I can fix it. There's NBA hang times. They've got tons of boards. Make Track, Smash Television, RevX,
I've
Killer
never heard
Instinct.
anybody call it Smash Television.
Well, that's the name of it, isn't it?
I've never heard anyone refer to it as
Now look,
anything other
here,
than Smash
here
TV.
you go. Here is a Tron. No, wrong. Satan's Hollow. Satan's Hollow. Sound's missing. Well, that's not going to help you. Is that a Tron? Is it another Satan? Well, I got my short eyeballs on.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we can fix the Tron. If it's not the socket, it's something else.
Because I took the ROM out and I put it in a working Tron board, and the working Tron board came up with ROM ever fine.
He's also going to bring. Oh, we got two Gorf Minis. We're going to be doing Gorf Minis. There's Discitron. I have a whole box of Discitron boards. What do you think of that?
We are definitely going to be working on
Play Choice and Super Systems, Street Fighters, Nibbler, Eyes, Nintendo Donkey Kongs, Juniors, 3s. No, I'm not selling them.
Look what I found.
Don't bother me. Well, that's part of a Tron.
Yep, that's this one.
Yeah, that's part of it.
D5, right there.
Well, why don't you take here? I got a good idea. Take this half. You can put your soundboard on it. There are good chances if you put this board in, it'll fix it.
I hope so.
You take it with you.
Awesome. Thank you,
Good.
Todd.
Aren't I great?
Todd, you are like my uncle.
And here's our favorite part of the shop right here, the snack boxes.
We're both on diets.
I realize this place is a shithole, but, you know, it's a functioning, working work of art, Richie.
Oh my God, this is what inspired me to get into this business.
Televisions. Oh God, they hate it when I tell you.
Why?
I got them all over the place. Oh look, this may interest the pinball people. See right there, you know what they are, Richie? Right above the rolls.
Right above the rolls.
What do you think they are?
Something to hold up the pinball when you're working on it?
Well, it's pinball related. I had our carpenter, Brian, who you met with the NBA Jam. Those are the inner heads for old Williams and Gottlieb. We had a universal size made, and that goes between the head and the body of the older games. Not the ones that are hinged, but the older ones like Spider-Man. Gotcha. So that'll actually fit on a Spider-Man. It can fit on a Williams, like Lucky 7, believe it or not. Anything, I can adapt it.
I have a RoboCop. Data East RoboCop?
Yeah, but that's hinged.
No, but it has a space like this. Like it's sort of like a rectangle.
See, that could be made to fit because he put it together with screws. So in some cases you have to shorten it, elongate it.
Yeah.
But if you look carefully at the wood, I'm going to zoom in, you'll notice that he beveled it. See, it's just not straight piece of lumber, but it's beveled. You want to grab one to put on your RoboCop?
Oh no, that's okay.
I didn't know if you needed one. There's a step stool.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
But he makes them, man. I said, where should I put them? He says, where shall I put these? I said, I don't know. I don't know where to put this stuff. I said, I don't know what to do with all these parts and stuff.
This is a good idea with the hooks.
Well, get them out of the way and you don't break the necks.
That's a great idea.
Keeps that's the biggest worry is busting the necks, Richie.
Yes. Yes. Do you know, even though I am looking at quite a collection of monitors, do you know how many Donkey Kong Sanyo EZV monitors I currently have right now?
Well, let me tell you something about the monitors. These monitors have 3 values, okay? First of all, we can't get the tubes anymore. So we do a lot of compilations, mixing and matching, and you do too.
Today.
Right. All the punch-outs have heavy burn-in. So you can't use the tube anymore. So you have a monitor with a blown high voltage or bad circuit board, you get the monitor out. So there's 3 elements of every Sanyo monitor that have value. The tube,
The chassis.
and the amplifier.
The amplifier. Oh, the sound amplifier.
The sound amp.
Gotcha.
The sound amps are going bad now, especially when people plug in the same, they actually pin the connectors the same. You can flip the amplifier around.
Yeah, I've done that.
And
I've
blow
done it. I haven't done it in a long time, but I have done it.
It happens, right.
It's been a long time.
That's why I don't pitch them until they're completely useless. So I have some monitors here. Actually, there's one right up. There's 2. There's one right there. I'll zoom in. See where it says it's bad? That means the chassis is bad, but the tube isn't. So, but there's no burn-in. So that'll go in a Donkey Kong. I may get in with a hopeless chassis or an ugly chassis, and we'll keep it alive. You got to do it, Richie. Because Donkey Kong looks the best with a Sanyo monitor.
I've never seen a Donkey Kong with anything other than a Sanyo
Plus,
monitor.
you need the amplifier anyway.
Yeah.
And the convenient controls for the volume. I mean, it'd be stupid to put anything but a Sanyo monitor in, especially since we still have them.
I have quite a few.
Yep. So we keep them alive. I mean, wait, now that's our test monitor. We have that there. So we do test generation. You can see we have the solder stations, the paste station to actually desolder. We actually got a desoldering tub too. So we're able to take surface mount chips off now. Unfortunately, most of the chassis we do are the old-fashioned. That's the 7000. That's one of my favorite chassis because that produces the clearest picture.
It's so funny that you say that because I have the worst luck with the 7000s. Whenever I recap a 7000, 50% of the time it works.
Yeah, but you have to change this. See, this is the weak point. Competitive Products sells that. I've had one failure out of 100. The flybacks are $30 or $32. You change the flyback, all the capacitors, you reflow. You have to reflow these resistors, Richie. These two big resistors, you have to. They're ice cold. You have to reflow this, and then you change all the capacitors that come in the kit. There's several capacitors that are not in the kit that we find you don't have to, and then you have to make sure. Now you can tell right here that this fuse holder is shit. So you have to put new clips on. Marco's Specialties sells the clips. Marco's, everybody, you know, Richie, God, what would we do if we didn't have Bay Area Amusements, Marco, Competitive, Pinball Resource? Can you think of some more? This old game.
Yeah. Anthony from Quarter Arcade.
I was just about to say that. We see Stereo.
Stereo. We love you, Anthony.
Anthony lives. You know, Anthony's near us. He's real close to us.
He's a great guy.
He is. Yeah. He loves arcades. He loves games, and he has tons of parts. He has a lot of control panels now. So if you get a game in with an ugly control. Oh, worse if it's converted. Don't you love it when you get in a really great game? Let's say Scramble, and somebody's converted to a Trivia Whiz. It's hard to control. Anthony might have the control panel.
He probably does.
Right.
Monaco GP right there. I didn't see that before.
That's actually my own personal unit. That's a brand new steering wheel with a logo.
Wow.
It actually works, and you're going to hate me for you know why it's sitting there?
Why?
I have determined to test my Monaco GP boards because I now have a policy. I keep inside all my minis a working set of boards, a second set of boards.
Yes.
And Monaco is so touchy.
Do you know that there's no processor? They're all
right.
TTL.
That's right.
And
it was the last game to do this.
And I spent days teaching myself how to repair these boards. I have, no exaggeration, I probably have 50 Monaco board sets, and I think 2 of them work.
Now, somebody actually understands. They kept saying, it's still here, and I said, I've got to get to it. I want to get that to my house. It's got beautiful side art. It's beautiful.
I recreated the side art, too, if you need it. I did.
This
I did
one's
a reproduction.
perfect. But people want to buy it. I said, it's not for sale. It's not for sale. It's never going to be sold until my A, I die, or B, we sell the whole collection to a museum. Yes, I will sell everything to a museum, but everything.
If you go onto YouTube and look up Monaco GP World Record, I got the world record on Monaco GP, and I videotaped it, and I didn't slow down once. A lot of people let off on the gas on the bridge part. I went full bore the whole time. So look it up on YouTube, Monaco GP 9999.
Wow.
Full bore, too, the whole time, gas to the floor.
All right, I'm going to give you a little bit of trivia.
Mm-hmm.
What Sega game that was made about the time of Monaco GP is almost a clone of it, but, now here's the clincher, was only apparently released in Japan and imported, and I have one in my collection.
I don't know.
And it doesn't make any mention of driving in it. Mad Alien is a clone of Monaco GP, but you play it with a joystick.
No kidding.
And it uses a normal board.
Never heard of it.
Well, I got to get mine out. Mine's next door. Remember the warehouse we were in? Oh, you'll see the warehouse in the King of Arcades.
Yes.
That is in the King of Arcades.
Oh, I do have something I want to ask the people out there.
Yes.
If anyone out there knows of a pro Monaco GP, Supposedly, yes, they made very few, and supposedly it doesn't stop at 9999. It keeps going, so it goes up to 99999, and it's called Pro Monaco, and it's
Are there any
exactly
pictures?
the same game. I have a marquee, I have the bezel, but I don't have the game.
What year was it released?
I guess like a year after Monaco GP, and it was made in an upright, not in a mini. It was made in a big, like a turbo, like turbo.
Oh, no, that's.
It looks like
super rare.
turbo.
I've never seen one.
I have.
mean,
It's pink. I have the marquee and the bezel.
I wonder if there's pictures on KLOV.
There's just one.
Check right now. Oh, there is one.
There's just
Good.
one, yes, but it's black and white.
So it may not have been, maybe not released.
So I'm looking for that Pro Monaco GP. If anybody knows of one, I know there's one in Oregon. The only person I know that has one is a guy in
New
Oregon.
Hampshire arcade, Twin Galaxies.
The New Hampshire arcade, not that I know of. Nobody has one except one guy in Oregon.
Oh, so it's a.
I know one
It's
person that has
colored
one,
too, right?
And it's colored. It's just like Monaco GP, except it continues to. He put it this way: he couldn't tell me if the Monaco GP had the Pro Monaco GP boards in it because he couldn't get up to 9999, so he couldn't tell. So for all I know, that could have been a Pro Monaco GP cabinet with an old Monaco GP board set. So that's why I didn't ship it over here, because he couldn't tell me if it was all original or not. Imagine if I got it here, paid for it, shipped it here, and then it stopped at 9999.
Yes, but then again, you still would have had a rare cabinet.
Yeah, but for what he wanted for it. Actually, he didn't want that much for it, but the shipping is what killed me.
Well, shipping
Oregon.
from then. Oh well, what's that? 300-400?
Yeah, $475.
Yeah, I thought you meant from overseas. When I had my mini Berserk shipped over, this is years ago, it was $800, and it was a little guy. But boy, was that rare. Ooh. So I had to get that game.
I gotta find that guy's number and contact him. I lost it.
Especially if this film sells, fingers crossed, if it sells to the theaters.
My toes are crossed too, but you can't tell.
Do you understand? This poor guy has been through World War II for 3 years.
It's been bad.
And poor
It's been a
Sean,
couple years.
the movie is so good. Listen, if it comes to the theater, you got to talk this movie up. You got to tell people, go and see The King of Arcades. It's going to be just as big as the Donkey Kong movie.
Oh, I sure hope
The
so.
King of Kong.
I sure hope so.
It's gonna be
Everybody's
just
in
as
it.
good, including me.
Todd. The one missing element that King of
6
Kong didn't
minutes. 6 minutes.
Yeah.
6 minutes is better than
Well, we know
2 minutes
we
or
know
3 minutes.
We know gold when we have it.
Gold. And Richie also dropped off a couple of boards for his. Oh, you have personal Stargate. Yes, Richie loves Stargate.
The movie and the pinball machine.
The pinball is terrific.
I love it.
And for some inexplicable reason, there's all these people that hate it. And
Really?
I don't understand.
I didn't know that.
Now Richie brought over the 2 boards. Here's the logic board from Stargate. Now, on Gottlieb System 3, the biggest problem is the battery. Those shitheads. 15 lousy years out of one battery. Shitheads. That's number 1, but here's the clincher. Lithium is inorganic, but it does leak, and it drips down, because the board's in here like this, into that chip, U6. And even though you can't see anything, I don't think I'll zoom in and stay in focus. It
That looks
looks
pretty
clean, but you see, what you can't see is what's under it. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't look like acid from a NiCad battery, Richie. But the number 1 problem is a dead battery. Number 2 is U6. The rest of this stuff runs so friggin' good. Now, this is the display board. Richie has no display. He brought this in for testing. And he already knows this. And as a matter of fact, where's the extra chip? Richie, what happened?
It's right next to
there it is, yeah. The number 1 problem
Is the
on the
U8.
display is the U8. It's a GAL. It's a programmed chip. And I'm looking at the wrong place. This is what goes bad. Steve Young sells these.
I bought that from Steve Young.
Yep. And he bought the board too. This is we call this the fuse. And you know when it goes bad? It only goes bad when
You unplug and plug with the
with
game
the
on.
power on. Gottlieb boards do not like to be unplugged and plugged in with the power on. You can get away with it with Bally and Williams. You cannot get away with it with Gottlieb. You never, ever, 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 ever unplug any boards on
With the power
any
on.
Gottlieb games. I do it all the time. The other thing you have to change now, Richie, are these.
Yeah, those are brand new. This is all rebuilt.
Yeah, it's rebuilt.
This is all rebuilt.
These, notice that Gottlieb was very clever. They gave you more room to put these capacitors on. The Williams ones, you don't have as much room. So Bob Roberts made up for me. I think I bought 600 or 700 from him so far. These capacitors, you have to change them in pairs, but they're made to my size. The good news is for you, you can buy them from Bob. Bob now stocks these full time. Only place in the United States that'll sell that specific size of capacitor. Bob, I did mention Bob.
I was going to mention
Bob Roberts. Oh, the arcade shops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Steve Gregory as well.
Oh, God. Oh, God bless these people. If it wasn't for them, we'd be out of business. Made Amusements. He ships instantly. A lot of these places will ship the same day you order the stuff. Who did we miss? The fellow in Australia. God, what's his name?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Alan. He ships out very quickly. I don't order overseas. I've never had a problem from overseas. Never, because everything has to be sent now by airmail. If first class is still airmail. There's no more sea mail. You can order safely from overseas and have zero trouble. Zero. The only place that's banned is Russia. So there's issues. We can't even ship a game to Russia. The shipper companies will not allow it. But that, I'm sure they'll fix all that soon. Everything's changing. Everything's changing. The world is changing. But what's not changing are Tron logic boards.
Tron ROMs.
And soon, he's going to have, we hope, a grand champion running.
A grand champion going.
A Tron. He's
and
bringing the Gorf boards. What we're going to do, you're going to see Gorf very soon. We have 2 cabarets coming in. My own personal cabaret that I'm finally going to take home, and one we sold. And then we'll fix Richie. So we'll have 3 Gorfs done. And then you were going to bring something else? Oh, no, you're going to pick these up.
Yeah, I'm going to pick those up and bring the Gorf out.
Yeah, so. And then he's going to bring me money, and a lot of it.
He likes money.
My wife does. As she says, "So, what did you bring home today? There's nothing in your wallet." Actually, just for fun. Here, Richie, hold
How
the
did you
camera.
know there was nothing in my wallet?
Here. We went out to dinner today. I charged dinner. And do you know why I charged dinner? Because that's all the cash I have.
I could beat that. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Here's my wallet. Here's my wallet, and this is my daughter made me that.
Look.
Oh wow, I do have money. Sorry,
You're
I
loaded.
do have money. I thought I didn't have money.
You got $75. Just
I just
enough
you know what it was? I wanted
for
to show off
drinking
my
tonight.
wallet.
Look, she made that.
My
Isn't
daughter
that
made
sweet?
me that wallet. It's so old. She made it for me when she was like 4.
I have. My daughter, when she was 8, she made a sunglass, knitted a sunglass thing, and I still have that in the car. She whenever she sees it, "Oh, Daddy, you like my sunglass kit?" I've said that about 1,000 times to her. Yeah, of course, I love your sunglasses.
This is Todd Tuckey's Father's Day edition of
We love our daughters.
We love our daughters.
We love our daughters. And
More
you know
than
what?
life
I'm going to
itself.
say one last thing, and then we're going to cut off. And Richie, you're going to agree with me. It takes a man to have a daughter.
Yes, it does.
Good night, folks.
Good night, guys.
Richie's off to the.
What's the name of the place? Steam.
He's actually going to sing there tonight.
Going to sing tonight. My friend is in a band called Crave. Her name is Samantha, and she sang on Pac-Man Fever.
Yes, she's the lead lady on Pac-Man Fever. There's 5 girls,
and she's the
but
lead.
She's the one right in front.
She's the one right in front. She's the one that her voice stood out the most.
She's the one that goes, "Pac-Man Fever," like that.
Yeah, and she's really cute. And she's in a band called Crave.
Oh, but the video's up. You can see Pac-Man Fever online now.
Really?
Right?
I don't think so.
Oh.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
You got to buy the King of Arcades.
Okay, I thought it was online.
I hope not.
I thought just the one video.
No, I don't think so.
I didn't. I just thought.
We're keeping everything under wraps for now.
Everybody, you got to collectively hope this comes on screen.
Thank you, guys.
Good. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, guys. Good night.
Are you still here?